Look at you. You were all so upset for the last, 2 weeks, crying about no more STI, but Subaru gotcha. They gotcha. Today, they released the new STI. Not the Toyota Corolla GR. This is the new STI. It just looks like Toyota. Kind of like how the BRZ just looks like the GT86, GR86, FRS. How many names does that car really need, Toyota? Come on now. Anyway, the BRZ is a true Subaru, and the new STI is the pinnacle of Subaru performance. It is the DNA of STI. No longer do we have 305, 310, or any of these other insane horsepower numbers. We are back to a solid 300, the only horsepower rating for an STI vehicle. We are back to that pinnacle, that peak 300 horsepower. Now, some of you may be saying, wait a minute, what the hell are you talking about, Mr. Subaru? This is just a Toyota that someone photoshopped very poorly STI badges on. Well, no, sir. That is not true. This is actually the new STI. I've been talking about it for years. You really think that Subaru would just say, screw you guys, we are going home and we ain't gonna have an STI no more? No. Subaru can't do that. They were just trying to entice you by getting you broken down and sad and depressed, and then poof, bring you the magic and glory that is the new STI. Now, forever, you guys have been crying all about, oh, I want a hatchback, oh, I want a sedan, oh, I want a hatchback, oh, I want a sedan. Then you could only get a hatchback and you hated it and wanted a sedan, and then you can only get a sedan and you hated it and wanted a hatchback. Well, looky here, that hatchback is back. You now have another hatchback STI, a 300 horsepower hatchback STI. Now, some of you may be thinking, wait a minute, this thing is only 3 cylinders, 1, 2, 3. Where's the fourth one? Where's the boxeriousness? Where's the pistons going in and out? Where's my boxer rumble? Well, wait a minute, guys. Think before you get in the comment section. The EJ series engine is a dinosaur. It was come out in the 80s. It's old as I am. It's 30-something years old. We got to get that out of here. That's done. Dunskies. No good. No good. We got to get that out of here. What's the biggest problem with EJ25s? That's right, cylinder number 4. They even have a mod for it because it's so bad. So what did Toyota and Subaru, deep in their little laboratory in Mount Fuji, STI, Toyota, what did they come up with? Get it out of here. Number 4, gone, done. No more cylinder 4. Only 3 cylinders. That's all we need. 3 glorious cylinders with 100 horsepower each. Now, wait a minute. You stop right there. Don't say this isn't a Subaru engine. It's definitely a Subaru engine. This is not a Toyota engine. Because what they did was, they went and they took the old EF12, the 1.2 liter 3-cylinder inline 3-cylinder engine, out of the Justy and the Domingo and a couple other Japanese-only cars, and they bore it out to a 1.6. That's what this new engine is. It's totally not a Toyota engine. This is a Subaru engine. Definitely a Subaru engine. A 300 horsepower pure STI engine. 300 horsepower, all-wheel drive, hatchback, manual transmission. That's all the things you need for an STI. Why are you fighting it? You know you want it. You know you want it so bad. It's going to be so good. You thinking, wait a minute. Look at the pictures. Why 3 exhaust pipes? 3-cylinder engine, 3 exhaust pipes. This is the riciest thing I've seen since Fast and Furious with underglows and body kits and big chrome wheels and loud fart can exhaust. But no. Listen. Let me explain. Listen. So, normal driving around, just poop, paddle, boo, going to the gym, going to get your groceries, going by the mall, cruising for the ladies. The outside exhaust tips are what the engine uses, just like your current Subaru does. Bro, duh. That big beefy center exhaust pipe though, when you go into sport mode and you put all the boost in that engine, all the power comes out that one pipe. It's just straight dump out of the turbo. Just raw horsepower. Straight out. Everyone will hear how badass your STI is. You'll have no need to put any kind of aftermarket exhaust on. You will have straight turbo downpipe out. No catalytic converter. Because emissions, they're out of here. Dunsky, STI, race car, no emissions. Straight pipe from the factory. Big exhaust pipe, big straight pipe. Little pipes for driving normal. Big pipe for racing. STI, the new STI. Better than all the rest TI. It is the best TI we have ever had STI. Yeah, because it's a hatch. So, how many of you are pre-ordering this new STI? Because I think I'm going to pre-order one myself. And now, wait a minute, wait. I know what you're thinking. The all-wheel drive system is not symmetrical. No. It's not a Toyota front-wheel drive primary transfer case running to a rear-wheel drive, all-wheel drive hatch together plan. It's Subaru quality all-wheel drive. It is symmetrical-ish all-wheel drive. And there's a now rear-wheel drifty drive mode. Your STI couldn't do that, could it? No, it couldn't. Now it is better because you can do drifty drifts in the high school parking lot for all the ladies you're trying to pick up in your STI hatch that has more room for stacking them in the back. You can have all the ladies piled in your STI with your big exhaust pipe in the middle so everyone knows how much of a fast boy you are, how much power your STI punches. Again, how many of you are going to pre-order one? You know you want it. This is the best STI we ever had. The best. We will never have another better. They really got you with the whole, oh, we're going to save the planet. We are going to go electric. We are going to have battery-powered cars like toy, like appliance I have to plug into wall every night. No. Gasoline-powered, turbocharged, 1.63 liter, 300 horsepower. That is STI. That is Subaru. That is the pinnacle of performance. What else can I say about this new STI? Other than it is perfect and it will be the best thing to ever happen to the company. And now that this has come out, and this is our new STI, our new hatchback glorious STI, we don't have to worry about that stupid WRX anymore. That stupid WRX that we all hate because they changed it this much, but it was enough to make it horrible. And we all don't want horrible. Who needs an FA24 anyway when we've got 3 cylinders of pure power? So guys, with that said, I hope you thoroughly enjoyed this April Fool's video. If you couldn't have already told from my crazy mental break during filming, this is probably the loosest, craziest, and wildest I've ever been on a YouTube video. Saw some photoshops of the new Corolla GR this morning or sometime today on Facebook under the Subaru Technician page. I think Grimspeed was the one that shopped this up and made it look like an article. But actually the day before I had the idea that, hey, this could be, and it still could be, some kind of crossover between the Corolla GR and Subaru. If you'll think back, I believe last year I did a Subaru News video, I'll link it up here, where we talked about the fact that Toyota and Subaru were co-developing a hot hatchback. Now this US spec Corolla GR very well could be that new replacement for the STI or the WRX, again, that we all just absolutely hate. It's just hideous. What did they do? So, honestly, my opinion, it looks pretty promising. I'm gonna have to see one in person. I'm gonna have to drive one, and I'm still waiting to see how much they're gonna be asking for this car. But 3 cylinders, turbocharged, all-wheel drive, manual transmission. I think it had Recaro seats. I don't know. I watched a little bit of the stuff on TikTok and stuff last night, but I didn't dive too deep into it. But it looks like a very impressive car coming down the line from Toyota, and being Toyota, you know it's going to be good. So, thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. Happy April Fools, and I will see you all next time.